Welcome to this video entitled Intentional Vocabulary Instruction. This video is part of the professional learning series entitled Intentional Second Language Teaching. Did you ever wonder how many words you know? How many words do you think you need to successfully do your work or just take part in everyday activities? Vocabulary knowledge is an important link to becoming a more proficient language user. In fact, there is a strong correlation between vocabulary knowledge, reading comprehension, and academic achievement. Knowing how important vocabulary knowledge is to success in school and in life, where do teachers begin when planning for second or additional language learners? Let's begin by considering this. Young first language speakers acquire at least 1,000 words per year, achieving approximately 8,400 word families by mid-elementary school. The average high school graduate has a vocabulary of about 15,000 word families. Adults have a vocabulary of about 20,000 word families. However, vocabulary is a moving target. The number of words learners must know to achieve success in school grows incrementally as learners progress through grade levels and subject areas. In this video series, we learn the importance of intentionally setting specific language goals, including those for vocabulary. What can teachers do to support students in their vocabulary development? The answer depends on the age, literacy, and language background of the learner. In some situations, we will want to begin with vocabulary our learners need to function right away. Then we can move to the 2,000 most frequently occurring words. According to vocabulary experts, such as Nation, Laufer, and Horst, these words account for at least 80% of most written and spoken texts. Douglas agrees that the first 2,000 words will unlock most of the proficiency needed to communicate in social situations. But he goes on to caution that with just 2,000 word families, academic language proficiency is still out of reach. So, we cannot stop at 2,000 words in school. It is simply not enough for academic success. What specific instructional practices can we use, then, to augment learners' vocabulary? When building vocabulary repertoires, keep in mind the 5 R's: repeat, reuse, recycle, reinforce, and read. Teachers need to ensure that learners have multiple exposures to new words. Vocabulary experts suggest a spiraled approach to vocabulary instruction, where new words are intentionally revisited over time in a variety of meaningful contexts. Educational researchers, such as Rosing and Coelho, also underscore the importance of teaching words as they arise in texts, and providing ample reading materials at appropriate levels. Using the 5 R's, teachers can take advantage of evidence-backed practices like modeling and using word cards, supporting the use of vocabulary notebooks, and teaching students how to use dictionaries and other reference materials. Tapping into prior knowledge of our learners, giving concrete examples, and using words in real-life contexts are other ways to support vocabulary development. Additional techniques include word manipulation, such as matching, grouping, and sorting, creating mental images by drawing diagrams and illustrations, acting out the meaning of words, and actively using words in games. According to Lee and Hirsch, exercises or activities requiring more mental effort on the learner's part result in improved retention of second language vocabulary. These authors point out that from time to time, language learners may need to draw on their first language and technology to help them process and remember new words. In using a variety of strategies, Teachers should keep in mind that the most important aspect of vocabulary instruction is explicitly teaching words that are relevant to meaningful speaking, writing, or reading tasks. In sum, intentional vocabulary instruction supports language learners in targeting their personal and academic language goals. By providing a variety of vocabulary-related activities and supports, learners are given the opportunity to expand and use their growing repertoires in meaningful and authentic ways.